away with the fairies.
But I'm not tired, Mum, Elara grumbled, pulling her duvet up to her chin. The moon is still awake, why can't I be? Her mum tucked her in tighter, kissing her forehead. The moon is watching over all the sleepy heads, darling, and if you close your eyes, perhaps tonight you'll meet the sleep fairies. They only visit children who are fast asleep. Sleep fairies? Elara's eyes widened. She loved fairies. Suddenly, her bed didn't seem so boring. She snuggled her soft pillow and hugged her fuzzy bear, Snuggles, tight. Tonight, she would definitely try to find those sleep fairies. Elara closed her eyes, imagining tiny, shimmering wings. She waited and waited, listening to the quiet night. Soon, her eyelids felt heavy, 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 and she drifted into a soft, warm darkness. Suddenly, a whisper-soft tinkle sound filled her room. It was like tiny bells made of starlight, dancing on the air. Elara stirred, a sleepy smile on her face. A shimmer of light gathered by her window, swirling into the shape of a fairy. She was no bigger than Elara's thumb, with wings like spun moonlight. In her hand, she held a tiny, glowing lantern. This was Stardew, a special sleep fairy, whose laughter sounded like the gentle chime of a dream, and she had come just for Elara. Stardew fluttered closer, sprinkling a shower of sparkly, golden dust over Elara. It felt like tiny, happy tickles even though Elara was fast asleep. Snuggles, still clutched in Elara's arms, began to glow with a soft, comforting light too. Then, something truly magical happened. Elara's dream began to float right out of her bed, like a fluffy, luminous cloud. It wasn't scary at all. It felt like being gently lifted by a warm, soft breeze. Stardew, with her little lantern, carefully guided Elara's dream cloud out through the open window. They didn't fly into the cold, dark night sky. Oh no! They floated into a sky painted with swirling purples, soft pinks, and sleepy blues. Stars sparkled so close, Elara felt like she could almost reach out and catch one, twinkling just for her. Below them, her house looked like a tiny toy, then it disappeared completely, replaced by a sea of soft, glowing clouds. Stardew smiled, her tiny lantern shining brightly. "Welcome, Elara," she whispered, her voice like the gentle rustle of butterfly wings. "Your adventure to Slumberland has just begun." Soon, a magnificent train appeared, puffing soft, silvery smoke. It was the Slumber Express. Its carriages were made of stardust and dreams. Stardew gently placed Elara's dream cloud onto the very last carriage. Choo-choo! The train began to glide, not on tracks, but on a shimmering rainbow path, through the starry, magical Slumberland sky. Wonderful dreams floated all around them as the train journeyed on. There were fluffy sheep bouncing on marshmallow hills, and giggling fish with rainbow scales swimming through rivers of fizzy lemonade. Elara watched, wide-eyed and full of wonder, as colors swirled and happy, sleepy sounds drifted past. Then, her very own dream began to unfold, brighter and more vivid than all the others. Elara found herself on a shimmering ice rink, holding hands with her mum and dad. They glided and twirled, laughing as they spun around. The ice sparkled with 1,000 tiny lights, and the music was made of happy, tinkling bells. It was the best, most joyful feeling ever. All too soon, the Slumber Express began to slow its magical journey. Stardew appeared again, her tiny lantern glowing a little softer now, its light gentle and warm. The sky outside the train window was slowly changing, from the deep, dreamy purples of Slumberland night to the soft pale pinks and oranges of dawn. It was almost morning. With one last, gentle sprinkle of sleepy dust, Stardew guided Elara's dream cloud back through the window, right into her own cozy bed. Poof! Elara was back, snuggled tight with Snuggles, just as the first golden sunbeam kissed her bedroom curtains. Elara stretched and yawned, a happy, contented smile on her face. She couldn't quite remember all the details of her amazing adventure, but a warm, sparkly feeling stayed in her heart all day long. She knew, deep down, that she'd had the most wonderful, magical dream, thanks to the sleep fairies. Thank you for listening.